the essentials, you know. Sage and Palo Santo. Wow, good Tetrising. Nice work.
Just put that backpack on the bottom because it's like square.
Yeah.
Yeah. She has no idea.
Might be out of reception. Oh, no, because I'll be...
But I can talk tonight.
Yeah. Love you, Bean. Go, Dad. Love you, babe.
Oh yeah, come on, babe.
Alright, team. Let's hit the frickin' road.
What's the angle? I'm not playing that game. It's the same business.
I have made it down to the desert road. It's so sunny today. This side of my arm is just getting roasted in the sun from driving. So I just wanted to like stop and like sit in the shade. Drove past this stream and I was like, hell yeah. I need to stretch my legs a little bit, so I might go for a little bit of a walk around. Oh, I'm so excited. It feels really nice to be following my intuition to bring me down these ways, you know?
I'll just take my chances. No thanks, not now. I made it this far somehow. I'll just take my chances.
This is so disorientating. I'm like gently swaying. I think we're on a barge. I think this has got to be on the water with the way that it is moving underneath me right now. Is kind of crazy. Wait, can my camera focus? We've made it. 8 hours, no, more than that. I took a couple of really leisurely stops. I called Daniel and I got my bed all set up in the back. I just have like my duvet and my pillows, and I think that might be our ferry that's just pulling up right now. So I got into Wellington at about 10:30 and I drove here and realized that there was a sign that said that the check-in wasn't open until 12. And so I did a drive through the city, but it was it's way too overstimulating for me at the current state that I was in. Like, it's like Friday night and it's like in Wellington. I was driving through the main city and it was just like so full on for me. I was like, I can't do this. And so I just came back here and it was just like a car park just before the check-in station for the cars. I don't know if I have or haven't told you like what I'm doing at the moment. You're just like, why is she driving 10 hours down to Wellington and catching a ferry? I'm going to the South Island for a month. I'm just house sitting for a friend of mine down there and I'm just going to use it as base camp as I do like lots of hikes, and I'm essentially doing like a little artist holiday for myself. I'm taking all my filming equipment and I'm just gonna create again and fall back in love with creating again, and also just spend some time getting to know myself after the year that has been. Oh, and the moon's out. Pretty. That is all for now. We are just parked up. It is 12:20 a.m. and the ferry is due to depart the terminal at 2, I believe, but final check-in is at 1, so we've still got about 40 minutes to wait before there's any signs of movement onto the ship. I'm so tired.
There is a place within you that is always at rest, always at peace, sometimes deeply healing, especially when we're attentive to our breathing. Can we relate to ourselves with more openness, steadiness?
That was brutal. We're in Picton. It's so pretty. Okay, let's go back to the car. Guys, that was ruthless. So turns out you're not allowed to sleep in. Turns out you're not allowed to stay in the vehicle deck. So we had to go up. I brought my pillow up. I just found a couch to lay on. I don't know how much I slept, because it didn't feel. I feel like the crossing. What's the time? It's 5 a.m. It's 5:30. It's 5:30 a.m. and we left at what, 3.5 hours. Okay, so it wasn't as long as I thought it was going to be. For some reason I thought it was like maybe like closer to 5 hours. But I think I maybe got a little bit of sleep. It was actually quite nice, like because it's like 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. everyone's kind of in the same boat up there and like keen to just like sleep. So I feel like everyone was just like really quiet, really silent for like most. Like there was maybe like a little bit of chatter like at the start and then like a little bit of chatter at the end, but like for a solid like 2 hours there was just like a real nice hum of the boat and just kind of nice white noise. I'm so glad I travel with a blindfold. It's so helpful. I put the blindfold on, which was helpful to just having a little bit of rest. Oh, but what to do now? It's 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Gonna figure it out. You had the wrong idea about me. Make the sand flies for me. You guys, my replacement Pip. You do share a few similar qualities to Pippet. Wow. Hello, good afternoon. We have made camp for the night out in the Nelson Lakes National Park. And I'm feeling very, very tired. It's been a big 36 hours. We got into Picton at 5:30 in the morning. I was like tossing up if I just like find somewhere to sleep in Picton. But I went and got coffee and some breakfast first, and after that just felt like a little bit more re-inspired to follow my intuition and come to the Nelson Lakes. One of the reasons I was like debating whether or not I come here was because the weather was meant to be kind of bad. All the weather reports that I was looking at were saying it was going to be raining, but I just decided to trust my gut instinct, and it's been a beautiful day. It's just been like blue skies all day. I got here, I set up camp, and just got my bed all ready and settled, and I was again gonna lay down and have a nap, but felt way too overtired and kind of restless, so I decided just to take myself out for a little walk. And when I went out for a walk, I found a beautiful little swimming spot, so I've had a swim and I'm feeling all fresh and clean, which is really nice. And I'm just now in the tent. I'm reading a book that I got at the Picton bookshop. You're currently propped up on it, but this one here. Oh, the sandflies. This one here. So pretty. I've been meaning to read this one for quite a while. It's one of those ones that I've seen that like I always see at the bookstore, and I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna like that one. So I finally went and did it and got it. But yeah, honestly, I think I'm just gonna doze for the minute and probably see you in the morning when I've got a little bit more energy. So I've made it to Christchurch. So I slept for like 15 hours last night. It was so good. And then today it started raining pretty early. Like once I woke up, it was just like raining, and so I just quickly packed the tent up real haphazardly and threw everything in the car and just started cruising on my way down to Christchurch. And I stopped off at Maruia Hot Springs, and I had a soak in the hot springs before finally arriving here. So I'm house sitting for a friend of mine down here for a month. They're away over in the States, and I have unpacked everything. I put a load of washing on. I have had a shower and washed my hair, so I'm feeling very grounded. I already feel so at home, but it is 5:50 now, and I think I'm going to make some dinner. They have some food in the fridge. They were just here like yesterday. I think they left yesterday, but they've got some food in the fridge that I should use up. So I'm gonna make probably either a cauliflower potato curry or some lentil tacos. I'm still kind of TBC on what I feel like making, but it will be really nice just to have like a home cooked meal, to not have to go anywhere. I'm literally such a bad traveler. I like go somewhere and I'm just like, I just want to stay here inside, or at least tonight I do. I feel like I'll venture out in the next few days, but just after the big drive down, I'm just kind of keen to like have a chill evening at home.
Weightless, I am weightless. Underneath your wind I soar.
I probably picked like the brightest day to do this, and I'm pretty sure this track has like no shade, so prepare. I maybe roasted. We've just driven out to Arthur's Pass, parked up outside of this track called, is it called Trig? I actually don't know what it's called. But it looks beautiful. But from the reviews, I'm in for a steep climb. I'm gonna wear my Teva's hiking sandals. This could be a big mistake. I feel like sometimes it's either like the best decision I make or the worst, depending on how rocky the terrain is. But to be honest, I just kind of can't fathom. I really can't fathom putting on my tramping boots right now. 2 hours up. Apparently it's meant to be pretty steep, so I'm expecting like quite a high climb. I expect that I'll actually get very, very hot quite quickly, especially with wearing all black. Oh, I'm already getting so hot. I might take thermal off. That wind's pretty cold, but I feel like I just kind of want to knuckle down and just walk for a bit. So it might be nice just to take this off and then I can be cool. This first section I definitely think is going to be very, very steep. Also do some sunscreen. Take my pant legs off because this is brutal. It's beautiful though, but oh my god, I'm not even 10 minutes in. Today and tomorrow are like one of the only good days of weather before the rain's meant to come again, so I kind of want to make the most of it. Okay.